Guys, welcome back to Vegas Leans, and today I want to just talk about the New York Knicks versus San Antonio Spurs series in the NBA Finals that we got going on right now. You know, obviously last night, Knicks versus Spurs, great basketball game, right? If you're a basketball fan, that was a fun game to watch. Knicks go on the road and get the outright win. Did not think that would happen. If I'm being honest with you, I did not think the Knicks were going to go in and win game one. I thought that there's a possibility they cover the number, but I did not think that they would go in and win game one. We were on the under. The under cashed 105-95 was the final score. The under was 218.5. The under cleared by a mile. And we're going to talk a little bit about what I think is going to happen in game two and what I think adjustments are going to happen. In case you guys don't know who I am, my name is Dpacpicks. I played college basketball. I know basketball really well. I've been doing this for 14 plus years with the NBA Finals, the playoffs, handicapping, everything you can think of. So not saying I'm the best, but I know ball. I know what I'm talking about when I look at these things and look at different matchups and things. The big things that stand out for me with the game last night was Josh Hart and his rebounding. And to me, the big difference in the game was third quarter when OG Anunoby, what did he hit, like 2 or 3 threes in a row? Brunson was out of the game. All the stars were out of the game. OG Anunoby stepped up, made like 2 or 3 threes in a row, really turned that momentum. The Spurs were making their shots as well. So with OG and Josh Hart in there, they kept that game close while Brunson and them were on the sideline, right? And then Brunson comes in the game in the fourth quarter and just dominates. I mean, he just dominates the game. And that's the big thing for me is what are the Spurs going to do to stop Jalen Brunson from going off? That's the big thing, right? Wembanyama arguably had his worst game of the playoffs, 6 for 21, 26 points, with 12 of them points coming from the free throw line. He didn't look comfortable. He did not look comfortable at all, and I am a big Victor Wembanyama guy. I think he is going to be a star. I think he could be one of the best players to ever play the game. I love Wemby. But last night, he looked like a baby giraffe out there. He didn't look like he knew what he was doing. Now, is that because Karl Anthony Towns was guarding him and guarded him really well? They also put Mitchell Robinson on him here and there. I don't know that answer. I don't know the answer. I think you're going to see a different Wembanyama in game two. I think we're going to see a guy that isn't going to be afraid to take it to the hole. He looked really indecisive last night is the word I think I would use for Wembanyama. And Jalen Brunson was very decisive in what he wanted to do. Spurs looked good going into halftime, and then third quarter, fourth quarter just didn't look good. Only scored 21 points in the third and 19 points in the fourth. Just could not get the ball in the hoop. So, and the Knicks were making everything in the third and fourth quarter, it felt like. Game two, I think, is going to be a different story, guys. I do think the Spurs are going to dominate the Knicks in game two. I think the line is like -5 or -5.5 right now for tomorrow night. That is telling you that Vegas thinks the Spurs are going to absolutely annihilate the Knicks, right? Knicks just beat them at their home court, and the Spurs are still 5-point favorites. Guys, you got to take the Spurs. The Spurs are going to win this game by 10 plus. I don't think this game is going to be close. I think this is going to be a game where the New York Knicks are sitting their starters either the whole fourth quarter or halfway through the fourth quarter because it's such a blowout. I think Wemby's going to show up. I think Vassell's going to have a good game. I think Dylan Harper's going to be aggressive. He looked really good game one. So, guys, I do think you could take the Spurs game two. Spurs have to win. If they don't win, they might not come back home. So I think Spurs win this series in 6 still. I'm still going with my prediction, Spurs in 6. Let me know what you guys think. Put in the comments what you guys think about this and what your prediction is. Like the video and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys. Let's go.